executives dancing in the videos, all on the records. Take that, come to Dundee, that record.
This face belongs on the tism.
What's good, man? It's your boy Bigg Rick. We back with another week of 101 with Bigg Rick, where we keep it live. We get we keep it live. We go crazy. We turn up, man. I done had me a couple shots tonight, man, but we getting this shit in, man. How y'all been? Happy Father's Day. I know I ain't say that last week because I be forgetting what fucking days I'm on. You know what I'm saying? But happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there handling their business, doing right by their family, putting their family first, doing what they got to do. Shouts out to everybody who been supporting my book, Surviving the Hood is going crazy. We selling units, man. Shouts out to everybody who's supporting the podcast. You know, we doing what we got to do, man. I'm trying to get us to the next level. It's going to get to the next level because I'm a high believer in God, and God going to see me right where I want to go, you know. But this week we got a guest. He's from New Orleans, but he's out here in Cali. You know, we got to move this shit around, man. We ain't staying in one area of the country. Like my Uncle Buddy always told me, R.I.P. my Uncle Buddy, man. He said, nigga, your backyard is home, nigga, but the earth is turf, whatever. He said some shit like that. He said something like that. You know what I'm saying? He said, nigga, home is the backyard. Wait, he said, home is the world. Some shit he said, man. Sorry, Uncle Buddy, man. I'm a little tipsy right now. But let's get to it, man. We got my boy Dill is here this week, man. What's the word, bro?
What up, Bigg Rick? What's going on, bro?
Man, that shit look good. Yeah, we back, man.
We back in action, baby.
Yeah, clear as a bitch. Your head down there, though, so you can lift it up a little bit. That's perfect. Man, what's up? We got my boy Dills in the building this week, man. He's a hip-hop icon, put in work, did his shit. He's originally from New Orleans. I'm going to let you tell him, bro. Where you from? Tell him everything about you, bro. What's the word?
Yeah,
not everything,
sure,
bro, but just tell him what you can tell him about where you from, your upbringing. Let's get it.
Yeah, for sure. I go by the name 504 Dill. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, the east side of New Orleans to be exact. Well, we didn't call it the east side back then. It was just the east. And, you know, I do my thing on the mic, man. My preferred lane of rap is, you know what I'm saying, more lyrical hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I like the penmanship of it, I like the writing, and I like to do my thing, bro. That's it.
So you from New Orleans? How long you been to California? How long you been a Cali person?
I've been in Cali. I was actually born in San Diego, bro. Like, I come from a military family. You did. My grandfather was in the military, so my mom came up in San Diego. I moved to New Orleans when I was 3. And
so you from Cali, moved to New Orleans, and then came back.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I went to elementary school, middle school, high school, a little bit of college in New Orleans, in Louisiana. And that's where my family is originated from, you know what I'm saying? So, but I came back this way. Yep, made it back.
Oh, that's dope, bro. That's dope. So what was it like? So you said you was 3 years old when you moved to New Orleans. So you said you spent middle school, you did all that in New Orleans. How was it like in New Orleans, man?
I mean, it was it was some hood shit. You know, and it was some cool shit. It was some fist fights. It was some, you know what I'm saying, outside scrape your knee up, you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit of everything, bro. It was a gumbo pot, like in a literal sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had a little bit of everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? You learn street smarts, you learn how to handle yourself, learn how to carry yourself, you know what I'm saying? Played outside, I was outside, bro.
Exactly. We always out. It's crazy because we always outside coming up, bro. It's crazy because a lot of, it ain't like that no more though. You don't see people jumping double dutch in the middle of the street or hooping in the alley with a milk crate.
Man.
Like, you don't see that stuff no more, and it's just crazy how like times change. Like, like our outside was like playing football in the middle of the street. Like, we used to do that shit, bro. Like,
real live tackle football
And
too.
doing dummy shit,
On the
ding dong
concrete.
ditch,
Yeah,
busting, running. But we used to do some crazy shit,
yeah,
bro. We did do
yeah,
crazy shit, but we was outside.
yeah,
Nowadays, more of the people nowadays they outside, but it just don't seem like how fun it was when we was coming up, bro.
yeah.
Because it put a smile on my face when I'm driving through some of these neighborhoods and just see kids outside, like
Yeah, bro. I don't even see it no more to be real with you. Something
kids.
every once in a while you'll see it, bro. But it wasn't a block in my neighborhood that you couldn't ride down and see a basketball goal, a milk crate hanging on a light pole, somebody a stick
Dirty
in a tennis
mattresses,
ball. Yeah, yeah.
dirty
Well, we
mattresses.
ain't, yeah, we ain't had a I can't lie and say we had the dirty
We
mattresses,
had the
bro.
dirty
But
mattresses.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Flipping on them. I think I
yeah,
still got to start flipping on the dirty mattress, hitting
yeah,
like 17 no's,
yeah.
17 no's in the dirty mattress and shit. That
Damn,
flipping contest. Yeah, we did it
damn.
all though. We did
Yeah,
it all, but it's different strokes for different hoods though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
Like from where we came from, it's like, man, you would never think that we could come up out of that shit. And I'm just being
man.
real. Like
Yeah, bro.
it's crazy, but to get this far, a lot of niggas dead, a lot of
Yeah,
niggas in jail, and
yeah,
for us
yeah,
to still be out here,
yeah,
that's a blessing to God. You know
yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? To still
Yeah,
be out here, because I done been through some shit, been to prison, all type of shit. But this ain't even. It's just different, bro. It's
yeah.
just different. So coming up in New Orleans, right? At what age did you start rapping?
It was young, bro. Like, I just started penning shit in the composition notebook. You know what I'm saying? Funny story is like I was penning some shit and I guess like some of the papers got loose and my composition notebook flew out, man. My neighbor found that shit. And I was probably 11, 10 years old, rapping about some shit I didn't do, just some shit I heard and I seen while being outside and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was something about like a Cadillac or something like that. And the lady across the street, she found that shit and she showed it to my mama. And it was my handwriting, you know what I'm saying? But the dope thing, shout out to my mama, man. The dope thing about my mama is she didn't discourage me, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was like, if you gonna do it, this how you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? And she put me on Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like she
No.
like she showed me the authenticity. Like if you gonna rap about it, rap about some real shit, basically. You know what I'm
Oh, that's
saying?
dope. So the
Yeah,
woman
bro.
across the street, she snitched on you, bro?
Yeah, bro. She dimed me out, G. Yeah. Fucked over me, man. Yeah,
Was she
bro.
white, bro?
Yeah, white lady, bro. She
Oh,
was
she
the
was a
matter of
white
fact.
lady.
You man, you nailed that shit on the head. The only white lady in our neighborhood on my block, bro. Yeah, bro. She was spooked, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was rapping that shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm 10, 11 years old, bro. I don't know nothing about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she shot that shit to my mama, bro. And
Hey, let me tell you something funny though. You said you was doing that shit at 10, 11, right?
yeah,
This nigga still capping the day in they shit.
man,
This
bro.
nigga still capping about shoot 'em up,
Man,
bang, bang today. So the times
man.
ain't changing that area.
Ain't bust a grape in a fruit fight, bro. This shit crazy, bro. I ain't want to judge. Hey, my nigga, if you gotta fake it till you make it, do your thing, bro. I can't.
Oh my God, bro. This
Yeah,
shit
bro.
crazy. But this is the game that, like, you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you, like a few weeks ago, my nigga, I was just sitting back thinking, bro, with like you see all this shit going on with Diddy and shit and all this industry shit
Yeah,
and all this, I was thinking like all these years, bro, I love God. God is my dude, bro.
yeah, for sure.
The whole industry is a devil-less game, bro. This shit is
Yeah,
devil, bro. So I was just thinking, like, damn, I was fighting all my life, spending my last blood, sweat, and tears to run. It's like you run into the devil, bro.
playing the devil's game, huh?
It's crazy
Yeah,
because you don't hear no good shit out of music, bro. The niggas who stop and don't make it here, them
yeah,
niggas ain't sell their soul, bro.
Yeah,
The
that's
niggas
real
who
shit.
up here, you hear selling their soul. So
Yeah.
we fighting to get in the game that's basically ran by the devil, bro. You got to like get fucked in
Mm,
your ass. You gotta to get big. How we dream of getting big on music. How I was dreaming of getting big on music is getting my
yeah.
mama a house on the hill, bro. That ain't gonna come. I don't think that's gonna come without selling your soul, bro.
Without some type of sacrifice, huh?
They run everything, my nigga. They run.
Yeah.
If they sign you, say for instance, they sign you today off the streets, bro. You go to a record label, right? They run the numbers. If
Yeah.
they want to make deal, the number one artist in the
They
country,
can.
they can
Yeah.
just say your album. They can lie, bro, and say your album sold 300,000. And what people on the street gonna do? Damn, I ain't never heard that shit, but let me check it out.
Yeah, because that nigga, they said that nigga sold 300,000. I gotta go see what it's about. Yeah,
This is
that's
what we
real
fighting to
shit.
get in, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm learning that at this stage in my career. Like, I think about all the shows I did, all the traveling, all the shit, nigga, robbing niggas to get to some of the show. Like, it was rough
Man.
for me doing this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because niggas wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older and shit, I'm like, damn, nigga might have to go to the Diddy party to get to fucking somewhere
Yeah.
in this shit, bro. Like, how do
Nah,
you
we
feel
ain't going
about that?
to
No, I'm
we
just saying, if you want
yeah.
to, if you want to get up there, bro,
Yeah.
what do you think? Do you think you
Nah.
could get all the way up here, bro? We ain't gonna do it like they talking about motherfuckers killing their mama and shit. And
Yeah, sacrificing. Yeah.
yes, bro,
That shit is
but this is
wild,
the
bro.
game that we fighting to get in, bro. We want
Hmm.
this shit so bad, but this is what it come with. If I
Yeah.
would have known like how I think now, if I would have known that like back then,
Yeah.
nigga, I'd say, nigga, I'd grab me 2 jobs. Fuck
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah.
If you ain't gonna get, I mean, you ain't gonna get big, bro. You ain't gonna get to this level that we see, to the level without. I think you got to do something, bro. I'm just being real. Because
Yeah.
everybody who we see all the way on top, you see niggas like Mace, that nigga went and been a pastor. Because he
Yeah.
know, bro, these niggas in the industry know, bro, that that's what that shit come with. That's why I respect Boosie, bro. I respect that nigga because
Man, that nigga grind so cold, man. All independent.
he doing it independent.
Yeah, bro.
But
From the
he'd never
movies,
see the
everything.
success. He'd never see the success of like
Yeah.
the
But see, the difference is between us and them, bro. We gonna outwork these niggas. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, I mean, it's hard work, bro. But it's like that. Like when I look at shit from Boosie, he just I see myself, bro, because he got the hustler mentality. I don't need nothing from no nigga. I don't need no handout. I don't need to go to your Diddy party. I don't even need to be super famous, bro. If I could build that a big ass house with the compound for my kids, you know what I'm saying, and for my family, bro, and we live like that, bro, then and
that's where we got
we gotta
that's
do
where
what
you
I
gotta
gotta
draw the
do.
line at. That's
Yeah,
it. You
yeah,
ain't getting
bro,
no
gotta hustle.
Grammys. You ain't getting
Yeah,
no Grammys.
nothing.
You ain't getting none of these big ass awards.
Nope.
You ain't getting shit, bro. You just gonna
Yeah,
have to keep doing shows,
yup.
which is fine because this is what you do. But that what me and my one nigga was talking about. Shout out my nigga Rock Mac, bro.
Yeah,
We was talking about that shit too. Like, we cool with just getting like 5 racks a show.
yeah,
But see, to build yourself to that 5 racks, bro, you're gonna need a lot of money, bro.
yeah.
That's
It
the
take money.
difference.
Yeah,
That's the difference with selling your soul and being independent. Like
yeah,
independent, bro, you gotta like hit the lottery, bro. And then you still gonna. It depends on where you're trying to go, bro. It depends on
yeah.
where you're trying to go with this shit. I ain't
Right,
even gonna lie. Like
right.
right now, I'm on the grind of like what Boosie doing. I'm trying to
Yeah,
build me
bro.
an empire independent.
Yeah,
Even though I ain't gonna rap, bro. I ain't no rapper no more, dog. I was rapping for the money. I think I told Mo that shit. I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Shout out
rapping
that
for the
nigga
fucking
Mo
money.
too, man. Shout
I'm
out that
rapping to
boy
get
Mo.
my shout out my nigga Mo, bro.
Yeah,
That's my nigga, bro.
yeah,
But I'm rapping for the money, bro. I was rapping for the money. I was rapping for my family to try to get us to the next level, bro. On the
right.
you rap for your family. I mean, that's what you're trying to do. It's just like going to work a job, like we do. We work a job, go work a job. That's providing for your family, bro.
Yeah,
I was trying to rap so I won't have to work, and we just had shit, bro.
yeah.
And that's but since that ain't on the table no more because it's just like not for me. My heart ain't in rapping no more, bro. Especially after I know you gotta like sell your shit, bro, on my mama. Cause I wanted to win the Grammy. When I was doing this shit, I wanted the money and I wanted a Grammy. I wanted
Yeah.
to have a record like, nigga, this is Grammy shit. You know what I'm
Yeah, see,
saying?
bro, I don't need all that extra shit, bro. Like I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like the 5,000 a show, bro. If I could do five of those, if I could put in the same time in the rap, bro, that I do working a job, you know what I'm saying? Then and make the same money or more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where I could just sit in the studio all day and just rap, bro. I would do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping off of being the Grammys, the BET Awards, being seen. Like they can have that shit, bro. I ain't tripping. As long as
And
my people straight.
that's what a label would do though. It could just get you that shit and then you just famous. They could just give you
Yeah,
the award. Hey, the winner is deal.
yeah.
Now you a household. They could do this shit with a snap of a finger, but what does that's what you got to
What's the
do, bro?
cost? Yeah, what's the
Yeah, what
cost?
you got to do. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, like growing up, like who was your who you looked up to that was in the music, you know? Like me, man, like me coming up, I like the Bone Thugs and Harmony because Midwest, Do or Die,
Yeah.
Twister, you know,
Man.
Cuckoo Cow, my nigga who was on
Yeah.
here, my
In
my
my
OG.
projects, I fuck with Coco
Yeah,
Cow.
like
Yeah.
them was the niggas I looked up to doing this shit.
Yeah.
I like the Dre and Snoop, but like I liked the niggas who was around me. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Who did you look up to? Who? So you was already rapping younger. Who did you like be like? I want to rap like Slick Rick or how? You know what I'm saying? Who did you look up to when you started doing this shit? Like who was the nigga you listened to?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was I wasn't I didn't really I gravitated to the niggas that was in my city. You know what I'm saying? But like my discovery of how I wanted to rap, you know what I'm saying? Like what I wanted, how I wanted my shit to come out was like the Doggy Style album, the Chronic album, you know what I'm saying? All Eyes on Me by Pac. Like I said, my mom
Yeah,
shot me Tupac, like put me on that early. And my step pops, he had, man, got an ass whooping of the century for busting the CDs out the plastic because that was back when you kept the classics in the plastic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
scratch that
So
motherfucker up.
yeah,
Got to
bro.
flush it. Got to flush it in the toilet stove and shit to try to
Yeah.
get it to work. Have you ever tried to? Have you ever had to
Nah,
do
bro. I
that?
used to hit it with the alcohol and the
Yeah,
toilet
we
paper.
would.
Yeah, get them
That shit.
scratches
Once
off.
that shit ain't work, bro, we flushed it down the toilet, bro, and I got the
Damn.
swirls like
Oh no.
oh everything, bro. We did that shit, bro. I swear to
Yeah.
God. But
Yeah.
yeah, you had to keep them disses in. So you ain't had like your pops ain't had records like the vinyl.
Nah, nigga, I ain't that old, nigga. You know what I'm
Oh yeah, we on.
saying?
I'm talking about
Nah,
when you was younger though. When you ain't never seen the vinyl in your crib when you was
yeah,
young.
no, I had a I had a real live like like stereo system, the one that was encased in wood with the four 12
Yeah.
inch woofers, and it had the amp and the record player and the 10 disc CD changer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you had the tower.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I had one of those, bro. Got it from my grandparents, bro. It was a Kenwood, and I had that bitch in my room. Used to rattle the windows in the house. So
facts, bro.
I had a, but I didn't have no vinyls though. It was all I used to just slap CDs in that disc changer, bro, and vibe out.
I came from vinyl, dog. Grandma, mom, they
Yeah,
had them motherfucking vinyls, bro, like the big ass records, you know. But
yeah,
that was the days, bro. Like this world we live in now, to me, is kind of like I don't know, bro. Sometimes I'll be wishing I could just teleport back and just live that life for like a month when we younger, ain't had to worry about bills and shit.
yeah,
Cause I think it went too fast for me, bro. Like I had to become I had to become a man fast. We ain't had no pops around, you know.
yeah,
So and it was four of us, four boys. My mama a single mom, so it was just like we had to do shit fast, bro.
yeah,
Like on my mom, I remember I dropped out of school and shit. Mom's like, "Yo, ass finna get a job and help out with these bills."
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because she
yeah,
couldn't watch us all the time, but shit. But sometimes I'll be wanting to go back to that shit to where we ain't had no worries and shit. Like even like getting into the music business, like it went off talent. Now
Yeah,
it go off Instagram 15-second. I mean,
yeah.
TikTok. What you think about TikTok, bro?
Like I think that shit's cool, bro. Like, it's just the new way of being your own street team. Like, you don't need to have 10 niggas out in the street no more. You know what I'm saying? Passing out CDs and, slapping stickers everywhere and holding up posters and stapling. You don't have to do that. You could get on TikTok, Instagram, purchase some ads, run your music, you know what I'm saying, and kind of be your own street team. So it depend on your hustle, you know what I'm saying, and how many people you get behind you and building your buzz.
But everybody on phones now. So you right about that. But I
Yeah,
still think like I most definitely think like we can't hand a nigga a CD today. We know that. We can't hand a
yeah,
nigga a CD, bro. But I still think that like when y'all be performing and you see people, you know what I'm saying? I still think the street team exists, but we can't get CDs. So you
yeah.
got so I don't know, bro, but I most definitely don't think like hand in hand is over with though. You probably got to do the
Nah, yeah, you just gotta evolve. I slap the QR code on a couple of things, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So you kind of gotta evolve, you know what I'm saying, with the times or whatever. So
But like I was talking to a well-known DJ man, and the nigga told me, nigga, the music nowadays is microwavable, bro. Like he said, you put that shit on 30 seconds, it's gone. I think that's what TikTok is, bro.
yeah,
I think that's what TikTok is. You go viral on TikTok with a dance or something.
yeah,
I think to me, I'm kind of I don't be on TikTok. I'm kind of against TikTok because I think it fuck with your creative process. I think it fuck with rappers, creators process. Niggas ain't making records no more. They trying to get a 15 I mean a clip that you can
yeah,
put a dance to and just go viral. I mean,
yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that. You getting bread, but back in the days, nigga, music, we tried to make records, bro. Like,
yeah. Three verses, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
16 bars. Now
Yeah,
it's just like a hook and 12 bars, and that
yeah,
shit going off.
yeah,
I think that's my discrepancy with TikTok because I think it like messed up artists' creative, being creative with music, bro. They
yeah,
searching for that TikTok. They searching for that TikTok viral moment instead of like, man, we finna make this motherfucker record. We finna put a bridge. Ain't none of that shit now.
yeah.
So, and I feel him like when he say TikTok. I mean, it's microwavable music right now. That shit here and gone.
Right,
It's here and gone, bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You did a verse today, niggas. Your fans that's on your page, nigga. That shit older than them now.
Yeah,
That's how fast this shit moving, bro. So
yeah.
that's
So
why.
I
Go
think
ahead.
it just ramped up like the you gotta be all the way consistent. Like if you lack the consistency, then you dead meat, bro. It's over with for you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got videos on top of videos, songs on top of songs, you know what I'm saying? Pre-recorded, stored away in the vault where you could just shoot them bitches out as fast as the microwave go ding, you know what I'm saying? Then you lost out here, you lost in the sauce.
That's why I think what you doing is real good, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I would suggest like you get like a theme for that shit, bro. Like car stories with Deal or something. You just in the
yeah,
whip, and then you take. Well, I think how you could step your shit up. I'm just giving you
uh,
what I think is start rapping on old fucking instrumentals, dog. I'm telling you, I think
man,
that'll
I think I was just talking to Mo about that shit a couple of weeks ago, bro. Like
be in the
snapping on,
car, bro, and drop
yeah,
a freestyle, get the Quiet Storm Mob Deep record and go
yeah,
fucking crazy, bro.
snap
That shit
on,
might go viral
yeah,
because the beat, like
yeah,
you just gotta turn yourself into a brand, bro. Now if you're gonna do this, do that shit every Wednesday or something like
yeah,
that. Car
yeah,
stories with Deal, or it be inside your truck, like and get a ass some cold ass bars every week, bro.
yeah,
That shit go get somebody attention because this is what they want, bro. Like they
yeah,
want a brand. like one-on-one with Bigg Rick, we is in the this the 9th straight week, bro.
Man, consistency, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Yeah.
created a brand.
Shout out to you, bro. Yeah,
Man, we gonna keep
doing the
going
thing.
up, bro. We gonna keep
Now, to be
going up.
real with you, Bigg Rick, that shit motivated me, G. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I've been dropping my videos once, twice a week, bro. It motivated me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we all
So
in this
salute
shit
you,
together, bro. If I
Yeah.
take off, y'all know I'm fucking with y'all. If y'all
Yeah.
take off, y'all
I
know I'm
told
fucking
about
with
that. I said, I
y'all.
already
Yeah,
know. Oh, yeah. I already
exactly.
know.
So anybody
Yeah.
who been solid with me, bro, they most definitely getting that call. If
Yeah.
I get a big ass check and we gonna do this shit the right way.
Yeah, there
On the
you
real,
go.
we gonna do this
Yeah.
shit the right way, bro. We gonna
Fucking
have
right.
our own money. So that's gonna make we ain't quiet in the room. Niggas who ain't got no money gotta be quiet in the room.
Yeah.
You know, they there just I mean, you can soak up game, but niggas don't want to hear you talk if you ain't got no bread.
Yeah,
That's the
for
bottom
sure.
line, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, that's just how it is. So let's get back into the interview, man. We'll be on this bitch like Arsenio Hall, just chopping it up, bro.
Yeah.
But okay, your transition from so you went back to New Orleans where you was born in. So you was born in San Diego.
Yeah,
San Diego
bro.
nice as a bitch, bro. People don't even know that. Shout out San Diego.
Yeah.
Then you went to New Orleans. Then you came back to San Diego, or you came back to the
Yeah,
IE.
I went back to San Diego after the storm, after Hurricane Katrina. I still had
Oh,
some.
hold on, you was in. You can't say Hurricane Katrina, bro. You got to give us a story about that, bro. I be stopping
bro.
niggas in their track when they say something crazy. So
Nah,
you
that
was in
shit
Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah, bro. Like that shit was like one of the biggest catastrophic events in the nation's history, bro. It ain't never been nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, I wasn't in it, you know what I'm saying? Like when the floods happened, you know, but I was close to it. Like I was close enough to where the cell phone service didn't work. You couldn't talk to nobody. The traffic was gridlocked on the freeway, you know what I'm saying? I just so happened to have a partner of mine that stayed on LSU campus in Baton Rouge or whatever. And man, we was 10 motherfuckers in a 2-bedroom apartment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it was people from the city everywhere in the surrounding, you know what I'm saying, cities, bro. So it was fucked up. One shirt, one pair of drawers, pair of shorts, bro, and some flip-flops. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro, for like
So
a week.
How many miles was you from the big
Back,
deal?
well, I was I'm like I stayed in the east, so that shit like that shit happened in my neighborhood. The water lines to the roof, you know what I'm saying? Like damage, all that shit, bro. Like that shit happened in my neighborhood, but where I went to, Baton Rouge is like a 45-minute drive, you know what I'm saying? Hour drive from New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? It's right down the street. So that's where I was at. So we still got like thunderstorms and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was more so like people was going to that area, you know, to get away from the eye of the storm. Where that shit hit water at was right in the middle of the city, you know what I'm saying?
Now that's one of the states I never been to, but I did hear like if you drive across that bridge, you could put your hand in the water. Is it really like that?
Nah, it ain't like that, bro. But you either talking about the twin span or the causeway. So it's just it's a bridge going east and a bridge going west, and it's 2 lanes, and right on the other side of the bridge is nothing but water, bro.
But they
So it
said
ain't
you could
no
touch it. Could you
nah,
touch them?
you can't touch it. It's just it ain't no like if your car break down on that bitch, you stuck in the lane, bro. It ain't no emergency lane or nothing like that. Like if you go off the side of that bitch, you going into Lake Pontchartrain. You going into the water.
Oh wow.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they was telling me like the water's so high on the bridge you could like reach out. Maybe they
Nah,
was being sarcastic, but they was like you
bro.
could
I
reach
lived
out.
there all my life. G, they ain't nah.
I ain't never been. I ain't never been.
It's
I
gonna
ain't
trip
never.
you out because we surrounded by water, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna see big oak trees and swampland and marsh, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna trip you out.
Shit,
Yeah.
it ain't no different from when I first came out here and we surrounded by fucking mountains.
Mountains, yeah.
I ain't never, because when we moved out here, bro, I ain't never been,
Fuck me up.
furthest I've been
Yeah.
was Vegas. I ain't never been to California until I came to California.
Yeah.
But I was in Vegas. They got mountains too, but
not like
I used
this.
to be so frustrated with these mountains and shit, bro. I'm
Yeah,
kind of still is because Chicago and shit is open land, bro. It ain't you could just see Forest Hill, nigga. The
yeah,
mountains block our view here. But
yeah,
it's Cali cool though. It ain't home because I don't live in San Diego, a city. We live in
yeah,
like Hammond, where it's just like it ain't a city. It's just small as a bitch. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? But Cali cool though. I ain't gonna knock Cali, man.
yeah.
That
I
bitch
fuck
great.
with it. It's cool.
So you moved back to San Diego. How did you get to the IE?
So I moved back to San Diego. I moved back home to New Orleans, and then from there I went to Georgia.
Atlanta.
And yeah, I went to Atlanta. No, no, wait, I'm fucking up. No, so I went back home, and then I came back out here again, but then I went up the hill to Victorville to go to college out there to play ball and shit.
What was you playing? Football, basketball?
Yeah, playing football, bro. Yup, went to play ball
What?
and shit. Yeah, bro.
In
Yup.
Victorville?
Yeah, bro, at VBC. So I went to play ball out there, and
What position?
I played on the O line, bro. I'm a big dog, you know what I'm saying?
What? Let's
Yeah, yeah.
go. How
Yeah, I
many
told you
sacks
my
you
shit.
gave up?
Huh?
How many sacks
Sacks?
you give up?
Oh no, man, we ain't do those, bro. Yeah, I ain't do no sacks. Yeah, it's a big goose egg on that.
Hey,
Yeah.
you a big nigga, but I know them big niggas on the D end and
Nah,
them
they
niggas.
had them Samoans and shit out there, bro. That shit was real. Yeah, them trenches was real, nigga. Yeah, bro. It was me, and the
Woo!
crazy thing, bro, like it was me and like 12 other niggas from the city, bro. So we all out there. Like I'm the only one that well, I wasn't the only one because they had niggas out here before me, but it was like, the niggas I came with, the dudes I came with, it was they first time being in Cali, so they was culture shock like a motherfucker, bro. And this was at the time where Victorville was still like predominantly white, you know what I'm saying? So niggas was we used to seeing niggas in Vietnamese, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So niggas was spooked, like not spooked, but like it was a culture shock to them, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to being around our people and shit.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah,
Like I said, coming out here for me was crazy too because it's like a gumbo. Like
yeah,
if you go
bro.
to Chicago, Milwaukee, nigga, the
You used to
blacks is
seeing your
all over.
people.
Blacks is, huh?
I say you used to seeing your people.
All everywhere. Like one,
Yeah,
like the Mexicans only had like the South Side
yeah,
of Milwaukee and the East, but maybe I forgot of Chicago because I was predominantly raised in Milwaukee, but I went back to Chicago every summer, because
yeah.
that's where all my family was at. But Chicago to Milwaukee is like an hour, like a drive to LA, like an hour and 30 minutes. So
Okay.
they that close. But
Yeah,
it's like out here, bro. You go to a Walmart, you seeing every race, bro.
yeah,
It ain't like that back home. You gonna see a
yeah,
nigga you into it with, might be a
yeah.
shootout, might be
And
up.
that's how my city is. You
Yeah,
could
of
pull up.
course.
You could pull up anywhere. It's it is big, but it's small at the same time because you can run it. You can run into some shit anywhere. Some nigga that don't like you.
Anywhere. It's
Yeah,
so small,
yeah,
especially Milwaukee. Milwaukee's so small, bro, that it's crazy, bro. You're gonna run into your enemy, bro.
yeah,
That's why it be so many murders. I think like
yeah.
17 niggas got shot last week. It's
Damn,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that motherfucker turning into little Chicago. Chicago,
Yeah,
they be having like 30, 40 killings, but they population like LA. They the
yeah,
third biggest city in the fucking
yeah.
thing. So they got a big ass population, but it get active over there, bro.
Right.
It get active. But that's like it, like New Orleans fucked up too. Shit.
That shit get active. That shit
Shit.
get real in the field. You'll
So when
definitely,
so you went to Victorville, you played football. So
yeah, bro.
at what point did you start like I really want to do this music shit? I know you was
Yeah,
doing it, but you
it
went to
was
college and everything.
yeah, bro. I was dibbling and dabbing, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But I was always the nigga like I was always the nigga who could freestyle real good. Like when niggas start beating on the table or a nigga throw an instrumental on, I was always the nigga who could freestyle real good. You know what I'm saying? So it left me in the writing sense and like taking it serious, but it never left me, like, you know what I'm saying? So I go from Victorville, move to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, get a gig, and I meet my homeboy Cool, which was he was managing another artist. And you know, we outside smoking a cigarette, we talking and shit. And I'm like, shit, he was telling me about, you know, how you manage and shit. And I was like, shit, I rap too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I do my thing or whatever. So he was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what you got or whatever. So I went and got some beats, start writing some shit, had to blow the dust off the pen and shit, start writing some shit. You know what I'm saying? And like it took me a minute to get in the groove, you know what I'm saying? But after a couple tracks, you know, I you know, rehearsed them or recited them, you know what I'm saying, or let the nigga hear them or whatever. And he was like, "Shit, we could book a session, bro. Let's, you know what I'm saying, let's get this shit rolling." So we get the session, lock in. I do a whole, you know what I'm saying. I record some songs, but they wasn't. I still hadn't found my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And then once I finally got in the groove, you know, that's when like he had some of his homeboys pulling up, like, here, bro, we'll pay for your studio time, young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Oh, that's
dope.
dope.
Yeah, bro. Like some old niggas I ain't even know, bro. He just was playing my music, you know, the little shit that I did record. Just them niggas believed in me, bro. And they was paying for my studio time and shit. So, you know, I recorded a whole mixtape, bro. Something like a big deal. That shit streaming on SoundCloud. It's on there.
It ain't
Whole
on
thing.
it ain't on like iTunes and shit.
Nah, it's on. This was in the like when SoundCloud was the, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
that was the place
SoundCloud
to
was the
put your
nigga.
music. Yeah. So it's on SoundCloud. It's on there, bro. I gave him a whole mixtape, whole 10
I gotta
song
check that
mixtape.
out.
Yeah, bro. That shit one of the ones, Rick. It's dope, bro. For my
You know
first project.
they say your first project be the best.
Yeah, it's dope, bro. It's dope.
So
Yeah.
so in Atlanta, did you perform down there?
Yeah, bro. I did the crucials, the open mics where you had to pay $5 to get on the list.
Yeah,
But it was at the time where Atlanta was on, you know what I'm saying, on fire, bro. Like it was like everybody was trying. You talk about oversaturated. Like nigga, you go to the open mic, it might be 30 artists on the list that then paid that $5, $10 to perform, bro. You know what I'm
that's how I
saying?
be
So
everywhere though.
yeah, it was hard to get in the mix with that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't already, you know, a future or you know what I'm saying, like
That
it
nigga
was
probably
hard.
was at the open mic with you. Shit,
Yeah, nah, at that time,
he
nah,
was
he was
already
already,
on.
yeah, he was already, yeah, he was already kind of had a buzz in the city at that time out there in Atlanta. Yeah, yeah.
So that's pretty dope. So you was in the Atlanta market. So did you do any shows in San Diego?
Nah, bro, I didn't do no shows in San Diego. I just was more so like rolling around with my cousin. Like I was just like a student, basically. Like I sit in the studio and you know I observe. I'll get on a few songs here and there and write here and there, you know what I'm saying? But I was more so observing the movement, you know what I'm saying? Because he had a little buzz, you know, my cousin Irock out there in San Diego. He had a little buzz. So I was just seeing, you know, different artists come in and out, you know what I'm saying, sitting in the studio rap, bro. I love being in the studio. Even if I
Oh, that's
wasn't
dope.
rapping, bro, just being around the creative shit.
That's dope, bro. Did you
Yeah.
try to get into like engineering, or did you try to get into that part of it, or you
Nah,
just
I ain't fuck. I just want to rap, bro. I don't have the patience. You know what I'm saying? Like my nerves too bad, bro. I don't have the patience to, you know. That's why I be telling that fool Mo all the time. Like, man, I can learn how to mix this shit, Mo, but help me out, bro. Like I can't.
man?
I need you, but I think I
That shit
can't.
ain't. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
I ain't got
recording
the
yourself,
patience.
then
Yeah,
I mean, but if you gonna have a lot of niggas coming, because I did every part of this shit, bro. I
yeah.
recorded niggas for like 3 straight years, bro. I got hard drives right here, nigga, full of every nigga back home shit, bro.
Oh, that's
This
the
is a
big
two
boys
terabyte.
too. Yeah,
Like
that's the big boys.
I recorded some of everybody back home, bro. I was fucking engineer, bro, but it's crazy because I self taught myself all that shit. Now the things that I
Yeah.
know about engineers, like it's like, damn. Like, I feel like all my music I ever recorded was wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Because as you get motherfucking older and you see shit and you just like, damn, I was doing that wrong all these years. But niggas ain't give a fuck back then, bro. Niggas just want to record music, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if it sound good, no matter if it's pan to the left, pan to the right,
Yeah.
no matter, bro. Niggas just taking that shit and they taking it to the hood and dumping it, bro.
Yeah.
Because the record label will make you have to record all that shit over no matter who did it.
Re-recorded in a studio with a
Yeah,
engineer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
that shit crazy.
Yeah.
So you okay, San Diego, you ain't do no shows. What all right when you moved? So when you moved to Vic, when you was in college, was you was still dibbing and dabbing while you was in college though?
Yeah, I was just freestyling, bro. I wasn't even writing. Like my mind was focused on ball and playing football and chicks, bro. That was I was you know what I'm saying? That's where my mind was at. I
And
was
now,
yeah,
to
I
be
was
honest, that was the
19
missed
years old.
opportunity for you, bro.
Yeah.
If you
Why you
was
say
doing
that?
that, if you was doing, huh?
Why you say that?
Because if you was really in your shit in college, don't you know
Yeah.
the fan base you will have right now, bro?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the reason why I'm
Yeah.
saying it, because that's like school.
Yeah.
That's where you could
That's
get,
prime, yeah.
oh my God. And that's
The
when I
house
started
parties
rapping
and
when I was
shit.
in high school. But
Yeah.
I be telling niggas like I had an artist who went in college, bro, and I'm like, he fucked it up though. But I'm
Yeah.
saying like, bro, that's where your fan base at, bro.
Yeah.
And
Now that's real shit.
you was a starting football player? Oh
Yeah.
my God. That was the chance right there, bro, where you could have just like if you was locked in, I think
Yeah.
you would have because you really could rap, bro, and you really know how to orchestrate a song, put all that
Now I
shit together.
appreciate you, bro.
If
Yeah, I
you
work
was
hard on
doing
this
that
shit.
shit in college,
Yeah.
nigga, you would have been a star of school. You already was a star football player. You would have been a
Yeah.
star of school
Yeah,
because you
that's
rap
real
now.
shit. Yeah, I wasn't thinking
Yeah, yeah,
about
yeah.
that, bro.
We all go through our
Yeah.
trials. Like my fault, why I never made it is I put out a hot record, and me being a nigga who want to be an empire, I put out the hottest fucking record, bro. And then
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey man, I want to push this nigga.
Mhm.
I ain't even like my uncle told me, like, bro, you the last one standing out of everybody. You like
Yeah.
everybody who you done had, bro. I done had a record label, done did that records, bro. It was like 30 of us, bro. I
Yeah.
always had a crowd, bro, but I was the one like doing recording
You the
everybody.
chosen one. You the
Yeah,
chosen one,
so
bro. Yeah.
I put out a hot fucking record, bro. And I just be like, man, we finna push still.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking like I need to just be an artist. And me and
Yeah.
my brother got into it because he was my manager, like my guy. And we always get into it because he's like, bro, you always putting yourself on the back burner. And then
Right.
now I look around, these niggas still around, but the relationship, like y'all was around my family and everything. And it's just like, where the niggas at? You know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
ain't the
I
same.
still,
Yeah.
it ain't the same, bro. So it's like I should, and this is what I heard from Jordan and a few people, bro. Michael Jordan, bro, you got to be selfish to make it, bro.
Mm.
You can't. You got to have tunnel vision, bro. It got to be you. That's that's
Yeah.
that's how you make it, bro. You got to put all like how I am now, grinding, doing all this shit. That's how you got to be. That's how I should have been, and I probably
Yeah.
would have been gone if I didn't give
Mm.
a fuck about nobody else who was around me and just did my shit. I would have been gone. So
Yeah.
that was my biggest mistake doing this shit. So when you could, uh, so you went back to the IE, and when did you start like building your name in the IE?
I'll hear, bro. Okay, so I moved from Victorville, went to Georgia. That's when I gained a little traction rapping there,
Yeah,
and then that shit died, ran out of money, nigga. I'm talking about. That was when I was at my lowest point, bro. I was sleeping on my brother's living room floor, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
boiling chicken, you know what I'm saying? That just to eat and shit. And shit, I got an opportunity. Well, my son was out here. You know what I'm saying? I met my lady, my wife, and you know what I'm
So
saying?
you
I
went
had a
broke trying to make it, and you went to nothing. Your lowest point.
man, I went to my lowest point, bro. I was spending my last on like, you know what I'm saying? I had, like I said, I had them dudes helping me, you know what I'm saying? But like all the other shit, buying CDs, ringing up on the CDs after I passed them out, buying t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? Paying for additional studio time. My car's breaking down, bro, getting evicted, like the whole shit, bro. Cause I was working a little, you know what I'm saying, piss poor ass job, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pay bills and fund my music shit, you know what I'm saying? So eventually I hit rock bottom, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause that
And
shit
that's
wasn't
how it
popping
be,
up.
bro.
Yeah, I hit rock bottom. So I'm sleeping on my brother's living room floor. And sleeping on this living room floor, bro. And you know, my son out here in Cali, because my son's mom is from out here, you know what I'm saying? And on top of all that shit that's going on, I ain't got my kid, you know what I'm saying? So and then I had a homeboy out here who had an opportunity for me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just pick up and shoot the back to the desert, back to the IE from Georgia. So I moved from Georgia back to the IE, linked up with my homeboy. We doing our business or whatever, you know what I'm saying, here with my son. So he had a studio in the house. But then you get, you know what I'm saying, you get the type of dudes that's the, you know what I'm saying, like you said, bro, some dudes want to be selfish with that shit, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, I ain't the type of nigga you need to be self because I'm gonna put the I ain't the stand around and not do shit type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? And leech off a nigga type of nigga. Like if you got the studio in the crib, bro, I'm trying to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to it just like you trying to get to it. It just so having I live here, you got the studio in the crib. I'm trying to work. So I didn't I long story short, I didn't get to, you know what I'm saying, get in the studio at the crib or whatever. So I probably went like 2, 3 years, bro. I was in the streets out here, you know what I'm saying, like doing other shit. So I wasn't worried about like it was always a distraction from the music. I wasn't worried about music. I was worried about getting money. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Man?
that got to be
So
your first priority,
yeah,
though.
I was worried about getting money. So I went like probably like 3, 4 years, bro. Didn't do no music. That's why when niggas ask me like how long you been doing music, I go from the point where I started taking it real serious. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, I tried it in Atlanta, went broke. You know what I'm saying? Move back out here. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't really focused on music. You know what I'm saying? So then you fast forward I'm coaching football with this nigga Mo. You know what I'm saying?
You said you
And
what? You said you what?
I'm coaching my son's football team
Yeah,
with
that
this
nigga
nigga
Mo
Mo.
was a
That's
coach.
how that's how I met Mo and shit. It's crazy how the world work, bro. So
I
I
was that
try
nigga. We got to give a Mo story, bro.
nah Mo was coaching like a motherfucker. Mo was
No,
doing his thing.
I know he was a good coach. But when I first met Mo, bro, you know I'm a
Yeah,
loud nigga. We at work. And me, I'm like the only. I'm looking at him like, yeah, I could relate to this nigga because he looked
yeah,
like he a hood nigga, and
yeah,
I'm new here, like I'm
yeah,
new to Cali.
yeah,
This nigga Mo would not fuck with me, bro.
yeah,
That nigga was so standoff and quiet, and
yeah,
me being me, I'm like, he never told me he could rap and shit. I'm telling him all the shit I
yeah,
did back home. He probably thought I was jacking, bro. Like, but I really did this shit. So after I got to showing him and hearing me talk to people, he like, no, like, yeah, this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I was the key player back home. Then he finally told me he
Yeah,
rap and
yeah,
shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, you never told me you rap.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Mo, he one of them niggas like
He
he
gonna
said it was so many niggas
he
that
gonna
came
sit
in
back.
there.
Yeah, he gonna lay back.
He laid back, bro.
Yeah,
And that's why I respect him. He just laid
yeah,
back like he told me, bro. Cause then I feel this nigga a good nigga. So I'm just like, I kept
Yeah,
forcing the shit, bro.
yeah,
And then we eventually got tight, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga was like, man, I was really like that because I done seen so many niggas come in
yeah,
this job and they gone. So I
yeah,
wasn't really trying to fucking get close to
yeah,
nobody. I'm doing my shit and get up out of here.
yeah,
But that's how that nigga Mo was with me. I'd never forget that. But that became my nigga. We done did records together. We done did a
yeah,
lot of shit together, bro. But
yeah.
yeah, bro, that shit
Good
just
nigga.
funny. So you
Yeah.
met him coaching football.
Coaching Pee Wee football, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the cold thing about Mo is his son wasn't even out there, bro. He just was doing it out the love. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga
That's
love
what type of
football.
nigga Mo is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, he was same way with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, played the background or whatever. So our mutual homeboy, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, that nigga Mo rap. He heard that I rap, and he was like, man, that nigga Mo rap too. You know what I'm saying? So we started talking and shit. And I'm like, as the weeks went along and shit, we got cool and shit. And I'm like, shit, bro, let's get one in. You know what I'm saying? Again, blew the dust off the pen. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one in, bro. And we've been rolling since then, bro. Ever since
So
that shit
when
was
y'all
like,
the first song y'all did, you remember the first record y'all did?
oh fuck, bro. I don't. Cause that shit went so like we went from doing that one song, bro, to doing a whole group album. Like
Yeah.
that shit moved like, you know what I'm saying? We gelled quick in the studio. So that shit
He a
started,
he a cool nigga, bro.
yeah, it started moving, you know what I'm saying? And so we did that one song. He got the song, bro. He got it on one of his hard drives or
That's
whatever.
dope, bro.
Yeah, he got the song. But that shit just started moving, bro. And we got the Purpose album out of that. You know what I'm saying? And we've been rolling ever since, bro, doing shows and
Oh, the
been
purpose.
rocking.
I did the cover today
Yeah, you did do the fucking cover. Yeah,
with
yep.
the sign language
Yeah, you did do the fucking cover. Yep.
on everything. That's
Yep.
when that's when he first
The
told me he was
motion
putting.
art, all that shit. Yep.
Yeah, that's when he first told me that we did the motion art of Snowfall, right?
Snowfall. Yep.
I
Yep.
remember that shit. That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
I gotta
So
get to Mo though. That nigga stuck that's when I was damn near first starting graphic. That nigga stuck with
yeah.
me, bro. Me and Mo did some shit, bro. Like we was promoting the club. We had a club night, bro, in Ontario,
Yeah.
Bar 83, bro. We
Man.
got the flyers. We passed the flyers out in Ontario Mall, bro. And
Yeah.
that was my first time like DJing, bro. Like I got the
Yeah.
DJ equipment too. I know how to DJ, but that was my first time like going in front of a crowd, bro. We had that bitch shaking too. We were starting to make money, but that shit went left. It wasn't me or Mo. It was like niggas
It's the
who we had
owners.
with us. The
Yeah,
owner, he
that's
was
how
a
it
bitch.
go. Yeah,
He was a bitch ass nigga. It was a
that's
bunch of
how it go.
shit.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
how
Mo
it
was
go.
like, he was like, yeah, that was his first time like doing anything like that. I tried to put them niggas on like,
Yeah,
like my battery nigga stay in my back, bro. I made the flyers I got them printed. They shipped here, nigga. We was in Ontario Mall passing them bitches out.
right.
That was a good experience, bro. Like Bar 83, it was in Ontario, dog. That motherfucker was
Mm.
nice too.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
think he
Mo,
showed. I think he showed me the spot. I think it's like closed down or something, bro.
it's
Because
closed down now.
yeah, he showed me the spot because we was thinking about doing some shit like that, bro. Doing like not a club event, but more so like we talked about it, bro. We was thinking about doing some shit. We
I
had
think
talked
y'all
about
should.
it.
That's
Yeah,
another avenue to getting y'all name bigger.
yeah,
Mo told me he had a big ass name out here, bro, when he was
yeah,
rapping.
yeah,
When he was like
yeah,
on the scene, but he said he
yeah,
fell off the scene.
yeah.
Me and Mo did an interview with this nigga named Nick Nack, bro. We talked
Yeah,
about it on the
I heard
podcast.
that name. I heard that name
He
before.
supposed to be one of them big time niggas out of Uncle.
Yeah,
He
I
passed
heard
now.
that.
God bless him. We talked about him on the podcast when we was on
Yeah,
here. We had this shit called Off the Porch. Now the Atlanta nigga, me and Mo
I
had that.
seen that. I
We
seen
had
that on
that shit. I
the.
still got the episode that me and this nigga did. We was in the hotel room interviewing that nigga. Mo was interviewing him. I'm filming this shit. But yeah, we tried to get shit moving, bro. But that shit always made a little stalemate out here, bro. On the
Yeah,
real,
bro,
it
it be
did.
life, bro. It be real life shit happening. You know what I'm saying?
So that's pretty dope. So y'all met at the foot. So what you think? Oh, you said New Orleans. You wasn't really like. So what you think the difference in the IE and Atlanta is?
The IE in Atlanta,
spitters and all that. Like, what you think is like is it a difference between the rappers from where you come from to
Yeah, I
here?
mean, yeah, accent and the beat selection, you know what I'm saying, and like the type of music niggas make. It got lyrical niggas out there too, but it's like the West Coast got its own distinctive, you know what I'm saying, sound that
Yeah,
just stay right here in the West Coast. Like Atlanta niggas got like even like everybody trying to talk like everybody calling each other twin and shit. That's some that them niggas been talking like that, bro. Like they been doing that shit. Like everybody trying to talk like how Atlanta niggas talk. You know what I'm saying? They now it's like what's it, Memphis? They got the game in the headlock right now. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's I think just the West Coast period, you know what I'm saying? Like not the box niggas in, but it's like you gotta go to get some like the LA rap and the Inland Empire rap. Like it got hip hop, it got dope artists out here in the Inland Empire. It got hip hop niggas that's dope, that's lyrical niggas that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And then you go up to Oakland, you know what I'm saying, in that Bay Area, and that's when it get more universal for the West Coast. And then you got niggas like Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? That's where you get Kendrick, you know, one of the biggest niggas in the world come from Compton, you know what I'm saying? So that's so I mean, so you asked me what the difference was. Like nigga, they got niggas with big names in Atlanta. They got niggas with big names in Cali. It's the you know what I'm saying. They just do different type of music. They do different type of shit.
let me tell you how I look at it though. Atlanta need LA.
Hmm.
LA don't need Atlanta, bro. And that
LA don't need. Oh yeah. Okay, I feel what you're saying.
LA is its own fucking market. You don't like niggas worldwide ain't even know Nipsey like that, bro. But this nigga is a gigantic star
Yeah, on the West
here.
Coast. Yeah,
Like that's why LA got their own music, bro. Niggas
yeah,
in
because
Atlanta come to LA, bro. Like
yeah, they
LA
don't.
niggas,
That's true. That's true. It's kind of like how back in the day, like niggas from New York ain't need to go outside of New
New
York.
York, that's another market.
Yeah,
New York,
yeah, I get it.
even Chicago need LA and New York, bro. Or
Yeah,
Twister huge in
and I fuck with. Yeah,
yes,
that's one of
in
the
the
niggas
Midwest.
Yeah, I
But
forgot to mention. I used to listen to that nigga too growing up, bro, a lot.
that
Yeah,
nigga dope.
that kamikaze.
You know, I
Yeah, I
done
used
did
to fuck
shows with
around.
him, bro. That nigga, I
Yeah,
done did shows. Me and him on same
yeah,
flyer doing shows. But he
yeah,
shout out Twister, man. But
yeah. Shout out to that boy Twist.
that nigga, he big in Chicago, but like I ask niggas out here, they really don't really fuck with him like that.
Yeah, that's
I,
crazy.
Cause
Twister.
LA,
Yeah,
they don't, bro.
that's crazy.
Or do or die, or none of them niggas like
Man,
that.
I just
Because
was bumping that do or die the other man. Niggas is
yeah,
crazy. You niggas is boy, you crazy.
I
Something
think it's
wrong with niggas.
because LA and New York, them are they big
They
ass markets and they got
they
their
don't fuck
own
with
shit, bro.
yeah,
Niggas ain't even know Nipsey till he died. I
yeah,
promise you, bro. Like niggas heard him or maybe, but he wasn't big, bro. He wasn't. He huge here. That's what
yeah,
I'm trying to say. I think that's the difference in the markets to me is because at I ain't gonna say Atlanta need LA like I said earlier, but I think Atlanta they a big market for their music.
yeah.
But
That's
LA,
Black Hollywood, bro. That's
yes, but
yeah.
LA, they artists ain't gotta lead this motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, they could travel from north to, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
so
So
big
yeah,
here, bro. Like
yeah,
Mozzie is cold to me, bro. But niggas back home, if I said
yeah,
Mozzie,
that nigga dope.
they
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
won't
Miles is
even know
one of
who
the
this
ones.
nigga is.
Yeah, he one of the ones. Yeah, I fuck with Miles. But yeah, niggas could go from the Bay to LA
That's it.
and
Orange
Portland.
County, San
Yeah,
Diego.
yep,
They don't even need, and then you just see like these casinos. I be driving like John B finna be at the little casino in Hammond. I'm like,
mm,
this nigga could get out his bed, drive to Hammond, do the show, and go home,
go
bro.
home. Yeah,
And do
yeah,
another casino. It's so much money for the LA artists in LA, bro. They don't have to go nowhere, bro.
yeah,
And
that's real shit.
that's what I think the difference in the market. LA, that's why LA, like you said, LA got their own style, their own swag, their
Yeah,
own lingo, all of that shit, bro.
yeah,
They got all they own, bro.
yeah,
We used to think LA niggas was garbage, bro. I'm
yeah,
not bullshitting. I'm keeping it 100. And niggas back home probably still think niggas is trash, but they probably think
yeah,
they shit trash. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's just that's a weird
Yeah,
thing.
bro. What I see a lot, like we try to like when we do shows, we try to stay in that our, you know what I'm saying, like the hip hop shit, the you know what I'm saying, the type of shit we do. But we done some shows where, niggas do the LA, you know what I'm saying, gang bang rap, you know what I'm saying, and they do all that shit. And that's their way, bro. That's what they doing. Like we stick out like a sore thumb in that shit. You know what I'm saying? When we go do shows with that shit. But that's what niggas is on out here. That's their way, bro.
But see, the thing is, you niggas could go do a show in New York.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
versatile. Y'all could go to New York, Harlem, all that shit, and y'all
I
shit
feel like we can go anywhere with this shit, bro.
exactly. But
Yeah.
them niggas can't.
Yeah, that's real shit. Yeah.
You can't be in Chicago talking about blood, zoop, all that. Niggas gonna be
Yeah.
looking at you like, nigga, we GDs, vice lords.
Yeah.
We a totally different gang. And what the
Yeah.
fuck is these niggas saying? That's how
Yeah.
they'll look at them niggas, bro, on the real. It'll just
Yeah.
be like, but
I
they got
think
their own market. They don't need to go to
Yeah,
Chicago.
I think that's what Kendrick was trying to do with that GNX album. Like he was trying to shed light on that type of music because that wasn't that nigga type of music on
No.
that was yeah, he was trying to shed light on, what I'm saying, what these niggas do out here, and he put a spotlight on a few niggas. That's some real shit.
I'm gonna be honest. Like when I heard that album, I think all of them was gonna be diss tracks if Drake would have kept going. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie. I think all that shit was finna be
it was
diss
geared up.
songs, bro.
Yeah, and it died down, so he just released that shit.
He
Yeah, I can
released
see.
that shit. I
Yeah,
think he changed bars.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
shit
yeah.
was for Drake, bro, on
He had a
everything.
lineup.
Cause that
Yeah,
that ain't that nigga shit, bro. On
yeah,
everything is not, bro. That nigga did that shit. He was like, "Oh, y'all want me to dumb my shit down? Here go a whole album."
yeah. You know what? Yeah, I ain't looking at that angle. That's all right there.
Man,
Yeah, I
all
ain't
that
thinking
shit was
about
diss
that.
records to that man, bro.
Yeah,
Everything was finna be a diss records to that. To all that shit was
uh,
finna be turn his TV off. That's a fucking diss record, bro.
yeah, yeah.
He
You
was
know
finna
what?
light that nigga the fuck up, but he got the second round knockout. It was over. So
Yeah, you
he
know
just
what?
like,
Yeah, now that I think about it, like listening back to a lot of that shit, yeah, yeah. Some of them. I don't think all of them, I think majority of them shits on there was
and
like
he
shit he
filled the
had
rest
lined
in.
up. Yeah, that makes sense. A
Yeah,
lot of sense.
that what that nigga did. So
Yeah,
let's get back into the thing, man, because we all over the place. But
yeah,
this the lounge hour, nigga. We ain't gotta like stick to we just talk, bro.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure. Yeah, we kicking
So
it.
y'all did the Purpose album,
Uh-huh.
and then what happened after that?
We did the Purpose album. Man, what did happen after that? We did the Purpose album.
I know Mo dropped a couple solos.
Yeah, he dropped, and I dropped some. I dropped some too. Oh, and then I came with God Family Money, which you did the cover and the
Oh
original
yeah,
artwork.
with the
Yeah,
church.
yeah,
That was a
yeah,
whole album.
yeah. It
Why I
was
can't
like,
find it?
well, it was more like a EP mixtape. It was like 6 songs, 7 songs, something
That's on
like that.
iTunes.
Yeah, it's on everything. It's on all streaming
Oh, I gotta
platforms,
find
bro.
that because
Yeah,
I was finna get into the I Took the Stairs, bro, because that was
yeah.
like
My
that
recent.
motherfucker album was dope, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
That
Yeah,
shit was so cold, bro. You was talking your shit on there, bro.
yeah. I
It's a
appreciate
record
you.
on there that I wanted to shoot the video for. I can't think of it right now. I
We
told you
still
that.
could do it. We still
It
could
was a
do it, bro.
record on there. I forgot. I'm gonna have to listen to it again, bro.
Yeah, we still could do it.
But it was a record on there. I said, bro, that shit cold. But we went with the
Yeah,
Shaq and Kobe.
yeah. The Kobe video.
The
Yeah,
Kobe
yeah,
video on my mama.
yeah,
But it was another record on there that I'm like, I had to listen to it again. I think I called you about it. Like that shit cold. So you dropped the I Took the Stairs. You shot the video. And then so what you got coming up?
Man, I got right now, bro. I'm just focused on the consistency of it, like dropping these videos. Man, I got so like Rick, bro. You wouldn't believe how much music I got on this fucking hard drive, bro. It's ridiculous. I'm just like focused on putting the I'm unloading the clip, bro. I'm putting all this music out, bro. I'm just every week I'm shooting content with my phone. You know what I'm saying? When I need the big video, man, and you know what I'm saying, I know who to come to when I need that, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm just trying to push the content, bro, and put the music out, bro. Cause really what I want, bro, I just want to be heard, G. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll take the money, I'll take the means to take care of my family and shit, bro. But I just want because I feel like the way I'm spitting it is a little bit different. Like, you know, I still could mix and mingle, you know what I'm saying, with the hood niggas and the G's, you know, and the gangsters and shit, you know what I'm saying? But if you really listen to what I'm saying, bro, I'm saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? I just put it on a beat and in a cadence to where it'll grab, you know what I'm saying, a street nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm really, you know what I'm saying, talking about God, family, and money, like, you know what I'm saying, and getting some money and hustling and being different from the, you know what I'm saying, the nigga that want to be on the shoot 'em up, bang, bang, and you know what I'm saying, all that other shit. Like, nigga, I go to work every day, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't scared to say that on a track. And every nigga can't do it. They can't put it in words, you know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga that could put that shit in words. So to answer your question, I'm focusing on pushing the music, bro. Putting the music out. All the shit I got in this hard drive, bro.
So I heard recently, what I saw recently, you won like a rap battle.
Yeah,
That's I
man. I
see the
got the
belt.
that's
I
the
see the belt in the
yeah,
background.
that's the belt back there and shit. Yeah, bro.
What kind of battle was it though? Was
it
it
was
was
like a it was like a cipher series.
okay?
Yeah, the champion series, actually. You know what I'm saying? Group of young dudes, they put it together, bro. Actually some cool ass dudes too out there in Corona. They put that shit together. They grabbed some artists from, you know, different places or whatever, and they did rounds up until a final round. They did like I think 4 rounds, and then they had like a final round.
Oh,
And I
that's
won that
dope.
shit. Yeah.
And you won.
Yeah, I won that shit.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't like an 8 Mile battle, huh?
Nah, it wasn't like that, like no face to face battle.
Battle
Nah, I
rap.
wasn't like that. Nah.
Okay, so it
Uh-uh.
was like y'all just spitting bars.
Yeah, just spin bars, and then the final. So the first 4 rounds of it, it was like your peers vote, and I actually lost the first round, bro, to this dude, Jay Bowers. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't make it to the final, so they shoot me in. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up winning that shit. That's how God
Oh,
worked, bro.
that's dope. Shout
Yeah,
out to nigga who couldn't make it.
yeah, bro. Yep. Yeah, and bro, you know what I'm saying? He dope, you know what I'm saying? I ain't taking nothing away from him, you know what I'm saying? But they put me in there, and I knew it had to be a dope verse, and I knocked that shit out.
So when you in these things doing these battles and shit, do you like tell niggas you want to get on the record? Y'all, you don't do records with niggas out here?
Nah, I will, bro. If you know the thing is with that, bro, when you like I'm one of them niggas that's serious when I tell you, you know what I'm saying, hey
Yeah,
bro, let's get one in. You know what I'm saying? I'ma hit you up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you 2, 3 times, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get one in, bro. What you doing? What we doing? I got the studio, I'll pull up on you. Man, I'm in Long Beach, I'm in Hollywood. I don't give a fuck, nigga. We doing music, bro. I'll pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? I
that
don't
shit
care,
dope,
bro.
bro. That
And
shit
I ain't
dope.
the nigga. Yeah, I ain't the nigga at the open mic that's gonna man, what's up, bro? Let's get one in, bro. Yeah, let's exchange information, and then you hit my inbox and I'll respond to you, bro. I ain't that nigga,
I
bro.
ain't gonna even lie. I
Yeah,
done
bro.
spent a couple niggas like that.
I ain't that nigga, bro. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, man.
yeah,
I mean, it's just probably like I don't know, man. It probably was like I heard the nigga or something, and
yeah. But Mo
I'm
told
like,
me
yeah,
that,
bro,
bro.
yeah,
That nigga
bro.
told me. That nigga told me he's like, bro, you can't make yourself easily accessible like that, bro. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I ain't
And
gonna lie,
I
bro.
just
I
look
trying
at
to
it like
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just look at it like, bro, I don't I don't want to treat a nigga how, you know what I'm saying, I've been treated, you know what I'm saying, or lied to or told I'm gonna do something for, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to be that nigga in the if I could help a nigga, I'ma help you, you know what I'm saying? If we could get a song, that shit might take off. You know, you might be the nigga to put the money behind your music and I'm a feature on
Exactly.
the song. So I don't know, bro. I
But
look at
I
it a
ain't gonna
little
even lie,
different.
bro. Like with me, I had signed one of the first distribution deals with
Yeah, I
Capitol
heard,
Records,
yeah, I
bro,
seen that in one of the interviews you were
a
talking about.
long ass time ago. Matter of fact, I did make a mistake. I did come out here before that because I went there and we had a
Okay.
meeting at the building, the record building down there. I
Mhm.
think it was like a day though. That's why I be forgetting that shit. But it was a distribution deal. You know how everybody got there. It was just like the bullshit that they give you now. But when
Yeah,
I went home, bro, and Lord my witness on this hard drive, I did about 40 features, bro.
damn.
And I
Cause you had
still got
that buzz. You was doing favors for
everybody
niggas.
wanted to
Yeah.
do a song with me, bro.
And you a good nigga, so it
But
was
none of them niggas
yeah,
wasn't, they wasn't pushing it or nothing, bro. They just want
yeah,
to have it, and I ain't charged nobody. So I think that's why when people would ask me for a verse, when I was like, yeah, let's get it in, bro. I just see if a nigga hit me, bro. It'd
yeah,
be just like, oh, you know how niggas drink liquor and you be like, that's drunk talk.
yeah,
Niggas got a lot of drunk talk at open
yeah,
mic, bro.
yeah,
So
for
I'd be
sure.
like, yeah, bro. Or I'd be like, yeah, but I just want to see if a nigga gonna actually reach out and be like, let's get it in, bro.
Yeah,
So I ain't actually spinning niggas. I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. But if you don't hit me, bro,
I ain't
I
fucking
don't
with
want to do it now. Cause next time you
you.
see me, it's gonna be like, bro, when we gonna get it in,
Yeah, yeah,
bro?
same shit. Yeah,
Yeah. So cause you gotta think, bro, at one point in time, shout out my nigga Monte Carlo, bro. I
yeah.
hosted open mic, bro, for 3 straight years. The same
Uh,
shit you was paying $5 for back where you was going. We had that shit in Milwaukee. It was called
yeah,
Smash. Smash. Support Milwaukee and stop hating. I
yeah.
hosted that shit.
I seen bruh had it on his chain in the
Oh, he got a
Martin
chain,
King
man.
Martin Color. Yeah, yeah, I
I
seen him.
hosted that shit, bro, for 3 years.
Uh,
That's why when y'all niggas be inviting me to shit sometimes, I be like, I came a couple times, but it just
you
be like,
already know the get down. Yeah, I know.
I
I
don't
get it,
want to
bro.
sit here and hear
Yeah,
all these niggas rap, bro.
yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So that's the reason why I don't, because I would come to everything. But like
I
me
get it.
hosting that shit, and it's 30 niggas on this list, they gotta
Yeah,
come sign up. I gotta talk to every rapper,
yeah,
all this shit. And I ran the list, niggas. Could I skip, bro? I just like record niggas, bro. That's why I've been thinking about opening the studio, but then I just think about all the niggas I recorded and how many times niggas, bro, I fucked up running back. I ain't got the patience for that now.
yeah. I get it, bro.
I recorded a lot of niggas and I hosted open mic with a lot of niggas. So me like, I don't want to hear a bunch of niggas rap
Nah,
now. If you,
you always ask me when you do show up. It's like, what time y'all niggas going on?
yeah, because I don't want to hear it. And it ain't nothing against the artists,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Because I was one of them artists. But it's
yeah.
just like I think I got caught up in like the matrix of like hosting this shit and dealing with all these artists and all these different personalities,
Right.
niggas thinking they big. So it'll just be like, I want to come and support, bro, but I need to pull up when you niggas getting on stage, bro, because it's just
Yeah.
be too many niggas and some of the music. Everybody ain't meant for this shit, but I ain't crushing
Nah, they
nobody's
not, bro.
dreams.
That's real shit.
I
Yeah,
ain't crushing nobody's dreams, bro. But everybody ain't meant. Like I
yeah,
never been the coldest rapper, but I could get on there and talk some shit. I
yeah,
never
yeah,
took pride in like I want to be the Tupac. No,
yeah.
bro, I'm gonna get on here and put some words together.
And then talk
And
my
I got
shit.
fucking 4 albums, all
Yeah,
on iTunes. No, three albums, all on iTunes, and a couple of them in here that I ain't even put out.
yeah,
I got shit that I ain't even put out, bro. But it's just like I ain't never thought I was the coldest rapper, bro. That's one thing.
yeah,
It's hard to be the coldest, bro, and it's hard to maintain that shit. Like me and Mo had the conversation. If it wasn't no money in rap, would I rap? No,
yeah.
I
That's the
wouldn't rap
honest.
shit.
That's some honor. You ain't gonna catch a lot of niggas that say shit like that, bro. Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
mean that shit ain't my passion, bro. I wanted to get the
yeah,
money, bro. Like it was the money for me, bro. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And that's just being
That's
real.
yeah. That's some real shit right
And
there.
right now, if God came and said, spit a verse to save my life, nigga, I don't know. I might be dead, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'll say.
Shit, nigga, I got like 5, 6 of
That
them
was
things.
most said too. You know what I'm saying? You got to spit that fire. But see, that's because you niggas is passionate about it. And
Yeah, I do this shit every day.
I hate
Yeah.
that. You know when I knew that you was that nigga, bro, rapping?
Mhm.
You know when I knew? I told Mo, this nigga got it, bro. I told Mo
Yeah.
this.
Damn, that's
We
crazy.
we went to the show in LA, bro.
Uh-huh.
I forgot that little place we was at. And
In Hollywood.
your ass got up there and rapped. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's how you know you got it, bro.
yeah,
I would have never got up there.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You was hungry, you got up there and you spit it, bro. Most
Yeah,
niggas won't do that.
yeah.
That's how you know. See me, I peep a lot of shit that people don't know that I see, bro.
Yeah,
I knew
you ain't never said that to me,
I
bro.
never
But I
said it, bro.
appreciate it though.
But
Yeah,
I mean, you think I'll still be around? Like, if I think you got something special, bro, because you got up there and
yeah,
it was packed. I
yeah.
don't know if y'all was spitting verses or freestyle. It wasn't a battle
Yeah,
though.
I got some shit and like locked away in my. Probably got about 10 verses up there.
And you
I could
spit
go
some
off the top.
bars, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I knew that you really do this shit, bro. Because
Damn,
most
that's
niggas
crazy.
would not do that, bro.
Yeah,
Most niggas would not go up there. I
yeah,
applauded everybody who went up there, but I ain't think you was finna go up there when they
yeah.
said whoever want to come spit, whatever they said, bro.
Yeah, I
I'm
do
thinking
that.
we just
If they get an opportunity, I did that at a couple shows. If they get an
that's dope,
opportunity,
bro. That's
I'm
how you
going.
know.
Yeah,
That's how you know you got that gorilla in you for this shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. I
That right there
appreciate
should
that,
let
bro.
you know, like, I'm a beast, nigga. I rap in front
Yeah,
of all these people,
right.
like off the top, nigga.
Yeah, all top.
Like
Yeah.
niggas in the industry don't even do that shit. I remember the game, everybody was telling him to rap it. The nigga got caught rapping the same
Dang,
verse.
bro, I seen that shit. I was like, damn.
So
Yeah, I seen that shit.
just by you having that shit loaded in the clip, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, Mo, this nigga got what it take. Only thing I
yeah,
tell Mo is like consistency, bro.
yeah.
But see, you
That's
know,
it.
Mo been like in and out, you know, because you know, we getting older, bro. So
Yeah,
I perfectly understand that, bro. Because it'd be some
yeah,
days, well, not now, I'm hungry as shit right now. But before I was in and out, I was like, man, should I rap again? Should I do this again? And I'd
yeah,
be like, no, fuck that shit. 2 weeks go by. Should I rap? No, bro. You know, the consistency is key to
yeah.
making it. Consistency and networking, bro.
Yeah,
Like I told Mo,
that's the other part I'm missing too, like getting out here and really that's where the hand to hand shit come into play. The street team is that work is getting out there and being at these shows and talking to people and hearing the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Sorting out the niggas that's serious. That's why I take the opportunities, you know what I'm saying, and hit niggas up because you don't know who's serious and who not, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta weed out the bullshit by, you know what
what
I'm
I think,
saying?
bro, you and Mo need to do, and I told him this. We all need to do this shit, bro, because I'm in too, and I'm gonna start. Y'all niggas gotta start opening up for them hip hop niggas
Yeah,
who come here, bro. We
yeah,
gotta
but how
figure
we
out who's doing the shows. We gotta
yeah,
put if niggas short on money, we all gotta put our money in, bro. Cause I honestly believe if you and that nigga
yeah,
get I knew Mo was the shit when the nigga had me rehearse at a
yeah,
fucking some place out there. We
yeah,
had a show. Me and Mo performed here before. Mo is on my album, Shy California. The last album I did, it was garbage. The album was
yeah.
garbage. I hate it. But it was that was stressful time for me because I didn't want to be here, bro.
Yeah,
But we had to move here for my wife because she was ready for a change. I was doing, bro. That's a whole nother story. But anyway,
yeah,
we came out here, bro, and I hated out here, bro. I
yeah.
did not like it, bro, because I just felt I left everything. I was shaking back there. I was making 1,200 a night promoting the fucking club, bro. And this
Damn.
is vouched for. I made 1,200 Friday and 1,200 Saturday. The club was so cracking, the chick got shot, bro, in the
Uh,
leg. And we thought our crowd was gonna die, bro. This was right before I moved here. I've been here
Yeah,
10 years
usually
now,
when
nigga.
people get shot at some in the city, nigga,
Bro,
that
the
shit
next
over
week,
with.
nigga, it was
Yeah, it's
double
over
the
with.
people. No, it was double
Yeah.
the people, bro. I
Damn.
didn't think nobody was gonna come.
Yeah.
It
That's
was,
how it usually happen though.
oh my
Yeah.
God. I was making so much cheese, bro. I
That's
didn't have to
crazy.
work or nothing, bro. Like, but then we
Doing
ended up
what you love
coming
to
here.
do.
And then I made that album, Mo. And this one I knew Mo was a dog at this shit. Cause the nigga, hey man, the nigga son, we went to somewhere in Ontario, Fontana, and then we rented out a spot and we practiced, bro.
Yeah, that's
I
the same
never
shit
in
we
my
do.
I never in my life practiced for no show.
Rehearse. Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
I
Gotta do
performed
that.
in, I performed in Atlanta, Orlando, Vegas. I
Yeah.
performed in all the major cities, bro. I never practiced, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga,
Damn.
when that nigga did that, I knew that that nigga was a professional,
Serious.
bro.
Nigga said we get
I'm
serious
like,
about that shit.
yeah, I'm like, this nigga
Yeah.
something different. This nigga talking about practicing. I
Yeah.
felt like Allen
Practice.
Iverson, practice.
Yeah. Practice.
I swear to
Yeah.
God, I felt like AI, but I did that shit, and I'm like, okay. We did the
Yeah.
Ferrari record in LA. It was decent. It was a nice crowd, but I don't think my heart was in music, so I really ain't enjoy it like how
Yeah.
it's supposed to be. Because I thought that whole album was kind of trash, and I tell everybody that shit was garbage. You know, I want to
Mhm.
take it down, but shit. But anyway, yeah, that's what happened in that situation. Damn, what were we talking about?
Now I think you was asking me about the I took the stairs, and that's where we, you know what I'm saying, we just ran with it talking about the shows and shit.
But I honestly believe, bro, we need to get together and try to get. We need to get a list of when these niggas coming to LA, and we need to call
That's
the
the thing,
venue.
bro. Where we find that shit at? Well, I'm with
I'm
it.
gonna
Where?
start looking, bro. We
Yeah,
just got to
I don't
start
know where to
looking at
find that shit.
LA concerts, like the
Uh-huh.
Roots. Them niggas might hear y'all and be like,
We'll fuck with it. Yeah.
yes. All them type of shows, if it's in San Diego, y'all need to be on the ticket, and I'm coming too, nigga. Ask the manager or something, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I'ma come too, bro. Cause them
Uh,
the shows I would go to because I know it's finna be packed and I know it ain't finna be a lot of rappers. So I
yeah.
think, especially at the age y'all is, y'all still got the heart, y'all still in it, bro. I most definitely think y'all need big stages, bro, on
Yeah. You
everything.
told you know what's funny, bro? I told this nigga Mo the other day, I was like, that nigga Rick looking at us bigger than what we accepting going to these little open mics and shit. And Rick see us bigger than what we see ourselves, bro. And that's fucking crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It's dope, but it's still like, man, we need to start looking at ourselves like that too. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying? Like
look at
how
y'all
you
niggas
see it.
as hip hop superstars.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
look
yeah.
at y'all like I went to San Diego a couple weeks ago. My cousin DJ Sluggo, he a
Yeah, I
house
seen you
music
post the
DJ.
footage. That shit was popping too.
That's his own lane, bro.
Yeah.
House music. I
Mhm.
couldn't fucking believe it. All these people there, they didn't leave. He in LA tonight, but I couldn't make it because I got to go to work and do a job overnight and shit.
Yeah.
So he over there tonight. The nigga called me. I'm like, damn, I can't even make it, dude. I got to
Yeah.
catch this cash. But
Mm.
that's y'all. Y'all got y'all own lane, bro. Y'all are hip hop, and you niggas. It ain't like you niggas ain't got bars, bro.
Yeah. No,
You
we got
niggas
that.
got bars. Y'all can
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah.
So if I had y'all talent, like me, I could rap too, but I don't put like 100% in that shit. I just put a chorus, lay some vocals, boom, I'm done. But
Yeah.
if I had you niggas talent as hip hop artists,
Yeah.
I swear to God, right hand of Jesus, bro, I would be I'd be at all them shows, bro.
Yeah.
All them hip hop shows, Wu-Tang Clan, one of them niggas might be. Who is the promoter? What we got to pay to open? I'm willing
Yeah.
to help y'all pay that shit if we got to put, because I know if them niggas hear y'all, them niggas is hip hop heads, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't
It's
gonna
gonna be
hear no
different.
100,000 on 100,000. They ain't gonna
Yeah.
care about no future type shit. Them niggas gonna be
Yeah.
like,
Now
ooh,
when me and Mo go do those little venues, them little hip hop, you know what I'm saying, venues and shows that's more towards what we do. we always get love, bro. Like,
See?
you know what I'm saying? Like, we always get love,
Got to get on
daps
the
and
bigger
hugs.
stage, bro.
Yeah, we
It's the
always get
bigger
love.
stage. Even if we got to go to Vegas,
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
niggas
with
got to start opening up for these niggas, and it's always open. Where you pay to open up, bro. They give you like 15 minutes or something. It's always
Yeah,
some of them slots.
yeah,
And
you
then the
gotta
slot,
pay, you gotta pay to play, man.
hey, but I'd rather pay that we get backstage passes. You niggas can meet these niggas.
Yeah,
Sometimes you
and
gotta do that.
yeah,
Like if Method
put
Man came.
yourself in the rooms. Put yourself in the
Exactly.
rooms.
We
Yeah,
paying for the backstage passes. We gonna have the camera shit. We gonna film this shit. We gonna make y'all niggas look big
yeah,
in y'all lane.
right.
Like Nas here, man. Let us get open. It's like, okay, if it's 1,500, we got to get the 1,500, bro. We probably got
Yeah,
to come up with 750 down, whatever. Might whatever, bro. But I believe in you niggas that if y'all rock one of them crowds, bro, I think it's up.
it'll take off.
That's what I believe, bro. And I'm not just saying that you niggas really could rap and y'all take this shit serious, bro, with y'all craft. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like if y'all was just a nigga just doing regular hip hop shit, I know like that shit is so saturated. Like that shit crazy trying to get it. But hip
yeah,
hop,
yeah,
I most definitely think that that's what we need to be on. But yeah, that's another story. But what do you got coming up? Oh, you said you got albums coming up, you're doing the things. Okay. So right now you on the run right now,
yeah, bro.
basically.
I'm just dropping music. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Cause now I feel you more sharp right now. You more what the Wu-Tang niggas say, you gotta sharpen your sword, nigga.
Lord, yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
your shit sharp. I think you ready, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, G. Yeah, we're gonna keep this shit rolling.
So yeah, bro, we gonna go ahead and wrap this up because you still building your legacy. But if you did have a legacy that you want to be remembered as, what would it be?
Shit, bro, just the one of the dopest MCs to ever do this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And staying authentic and with pure intentions, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, just one of the dopest to ever do it. You know what
Let's
I'm
get
saying?
it, and you gonna
Yeah,
be that, bro. But
yeah.
okay, mate, we gonna put all this IG in the thing, man. I appreciate you coming through, chopping it
Yeah,
up with your
no, bro.
boy.
Yeah,
Love, bro. I'm here. You know I got you niggas back, bro. I'm a
for
real
sure.
nigga. Y'all know that. And we just got to put it together, bro. We got to
Yeah,
put this
we're gonna
shit
get it
together.
popping. Yeah,
And we got to, yeah, we know niggas got 9 to 5, but if we got these weekends off, bro, we got to figure out. And I'm going to start looking too, bro, because I most definitely think, like I said, I think you niggas got what it
nah,
takes,
that's
bro.
a play. Yeah,
Y'all
that's
got
a
to
play.
get around. Y'all got to get around the right people, bro.
Yeah,
No more of these and not knocking the open mics, bro. But y'all niggas got that shit. With that, like that shit is kind of like I ain't gonna say it's for beginners, but it's like for niggas who want to like just that's practice.
yeah. Getting your reps in. That's
Yeah,
that's
that's
how you know
practice,
what
bro.
I'm saying. Yeah,
But you niggas deserve to be on that main stage, bro. We need to get the merch ready, the flyers. I pass that shit out in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too big to do no job, bro. I mean, I ain't too big to do, even though I got all this shit going on. Like when me and my nigga AKO, shout out KO, bro. We
yeah,
went
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah. Man,
we
that nigga there, that when we did that show, man, that was the nigga that everybody
you know
gravitated
he
to,
in all them
man.
movies. He in all the he
Yeah,
in
yeah,
movies now.
I seen him posting that shit,
He
man.
in all
Yeah,
them Detroit movies and shit. Yeah, he got a
yeah,
couple songs when it come out. You know I'm still managing him and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, shouts out that nigga, man.
Yup, shout out to that boy.
He
Yup.
been acting, bro. He in Bo
Mm,
Dill's movie. I don't know if you know Bo Dill's. He was like that nigga big. He a free. He was on 106 at Park. He a Freestyle Friday champ, bro.
okay.
Like his name Bo Dill's. Look him up. That nigga
Bo Deal.
big. He big
Okay.
in Chicago.
I'm gonna check him
Bo
out.
is KO is in that nigga movie and shit on everything, bro.
Yeah,
Called The Tyrants. It's on Tubi. That shit good as hell, dog. But
yeah,
niggas are still working, dog. It's just we got to get to the net. That's why I'm doing so many things, bro, because all this shit, I'm doing so much stuff. I told you what I was working on
yeah,
earlier. We
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
talk about that
Yeah.
yet, but I'm doing so much shit that once y'all get to working, these niggas, everybody around
It's
me,
all gonna connect. It's all gonna
everything,
connect.
we gonna get
Yeah,
a big ass bag. Hopefully
yeah.
it ain't no demon tied to it because it's
No
gonna be
Diddy
so
parties, man.
no, yeah, none of that. We ain't fucking with that. But it's gonna be so many. it's like I'm a tree, bro, and all my branches is the niggas who I
Yeah,
fuck
bro.
with.
You got the game though, G. You know what I'm saying? And you one of the niggas who got game and willing to, you know what I'm saying, tell niggas that you ain't gonna hold it, you ain't gonna gatekeep
Oh
it,
no,
you know what I'm saying? You gonna leave the door crack, you know what I'm saying? And
man, we gonna get it, bro.
bro.
Cause I feel like if y'all do them big shows, that's me networking.
Yeah,
I could tell nigga, bro, I got this book, I got a podcast,
yeah,
but y'all also finna get on the stage. These are my niggas, bro. We
yeah,
pushing them, you know.
yeah,
Boom, y'all finna get on stage. Y'all on
right,
stage, nigga. I'm in the crowd handing out y'all shit, bro. On my
right,
mama, handing out all our merch. Like
right.
KO, when that nigga performed, man, that nigga performed in we was at Arizona Phoenix on everything.
Yeah.
I wore the nigga banner. And I wore it to the show when we was there. You
Yeah, I
know what?
think you walked in with that shit.
That's the type of
The
nigga I
whole
am.
billboard. Yeah,
I'm not big, even though
real
I'm the
shit.
manager, I'm the all that shit, bro. I am
Yeah,
not too big to push the brand, bro.
real shit.
If
Yeah,
y'all had banners and shit, y'all need a banner. I wear that
yeah.
banner. That shit gonna make y'all niggas look. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
shit gonna make y'all.
it did. And when y'all made that entrance, it did have a different feel to it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like
because you gotta look different.
it looked a certain way. It
But
did.
them the shows y'all need to be on though.
Yeah,
Them the shows y'all need to be big shows, bro. Not just open mics where it's like 10 niggas. Y'all need to be. And I'm gonna start networking to see if we could get some of them shows, bro, on the
yeah, bro.
weekend.
We gotta sit down one day, me, you, and Mo, bro, and put that shit together. Put the
Y'all
play
both do the
together.
FaceTimes.
Okay, yeah, that worked.
Or do the FaceTime or sit down, whichever one.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
FaceTime, we could do it from the comfort of our home, and we could just like get a weekly schedule. All right, you hit
yeah,
these people, I check in on these people, cause I gotta get some shit. I'm doing a lot of shit, bro, but my shit ain't out here.
yeah.
That's where y'all gonna come and play.
It's all remote.
Yeah, everything I do is getting love back home from what my
Yeah,
stomach grounds.
yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
ain't really got no motion. Besides, I know the nigga Pooch Hall. Shout out Pooch Hall. I didn't talk to him because we booked him back
Yeah.
home. The nigga who
Okay.
played in the game, he played in the
Mm-hmm.
game. Pooch Hall. He was one of the leading stars.
The game.
The game, the
Oh,
TV show, the
oh, the
football.
TV show. Okay.
That nigga played in a lot of shit, bro. He
Oh
played
yeah,
in that.
yeah, yeah. I know who you talking about, bro. Shout out
You
to
know, I
that.
be
Yeah,
talking
I
to
know who you talking
Doug.
about. Yeah, okay.
He on the show right now with Tisha Arnold and all them. They was just on the Jennifer Hudson show. I
Okay.
forgot the show he on, but yeah, me and fam be texting. We booked him back home, and I just kept that relationship.
Okay.
So me and him, he a nigga I do know out here, but I think he live on the other side of LA. I forgot what city, Culver City or some shit.
Oh, Culver City.
Yeah, he out there.
That shit out there, yeah.
Yeah, but he cool and shit. He ain't a nigga. He ain't no Hollywood nigga. That nigga cool, bro.
Yeah.
And but yeah, bro, we just got to figure it out, dog. But like I said, appreciate you for being on here, man.
Shit, I appreciate you having me, brother.
We're an hour and a half in.
Yeah,
Man, I be planning on like doing like 40 minutes. This shit always go long. I guess I be
bro.
talking.
That's how it go. That's how that
This
shit
shit in
go.
the books now. This shit is carved in history, nigga. When we
Yeah.
gone, this interview gonna be here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bro, I appreciate you, and let's
Love,
get
G.
to it, bro.
All right, let's do this shit, man. I'm with it.
All right, man. My nigga deal. Thank you, bro.
I appreciate you, Bigg Rick.
Love.
All right, love, G.
Want to come to a label and I want the executives dancing in the videos and all on the records. Take that. Come to Dundee, that record.
This face belongs on the kisses.